I'm talking with Alex Sheen once again, creator of the website Because I Said I Would. You can go to becauseIsaidIwould.com and see the website for yourself. Hear and watch his eulogy for his father who died September 4th. If you have a question or comment, you have about 6 minutes. Give us a call, 614-292-8513. Maybe there's a promise you want to keep and you think this could help. Maybe this is a good time to share it. Again, 614-292-8513. It's kind of an odd, doesn't feel super techy talking to you, Alex, but I suppose as a software, if you're in a software company, you kind of fall into the right category. So it's a labor of love. You said you've taken it to this next step with the politicians. Where do you take it from here, from there, post-election? Is this something that, in your opinion, has legs or what?
Sure. I think from the positive responses I've gotten so far and those personal messages and all the inspiration that I've been receiving, I'm hoping this can move into a national movement, and certainly those are my aspirations and what I'll be working towards. But to be honest, regardless if this is successful or not, until I pass away, it's going to be something I'm committed to. It's in the memory of my father, who I miss dearly, and I'm not going to give up on that.
In your eulogy to your father, you said, as I mentioned earlier, that he wasn't anything press-worthy, yet here you are. I can't imagine I'm the first radio interview. Maybe I am, but
you are actually.
I am. Okay. Well, I'm sure there'll be more. But here you are. You're making news for keeping promises. What do you think your dad would think about this?
I think he would be proud. It's something that I reflected on, thought about what he would think of me and my actions, and. My dad is an Asian immigrant father, right? He's kind of classic in that way, in that he had high expectations for me and my brother Greg. And when we said we were going to do something, it was important to him and important to our character that we would do that. And so, I think that this message is something he drove home with me and my brother. And he would always say the only thing in this world you could control is yourself, and I think that means something when you talk about your promises, your commitments, and what you do and don't do. So I'm only hoping that if he can hear me, that he would be proud.
Tracy in Cleveland, you're on the air with Alex Sheen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Tracy Bush. I'd like to comment on the fact, Alex Sheen, I know the feeling that he had. My mom had passed away, and I made her a promise also before she passed away, and I was able to fulfill it to a certain degree, and I'm still trying to fulfill it. So I understand what he's doing, and I like to hear more about what he's doing, and if I can be of any assistance, I would love to. He can reach me at 216-618-7104.
Yeah, know what, Tracy, you can give that to our screener, okay?
Okay.
And we'll make sure that Alex gets it. It's just not wise to just give your phone number out on there on radio like that. But Tracy, let me ask you this. What was the promise, if you don't mind sharing?
Well, I told her I was going to build a house of God. I was going to open up a church, a youth center, and I was blessed enough to be able to do that.
That sounds great, Tracy, and thank you so much for your offer for support. I'll get your number, as Ann said, and I'd be more than happy to contact you.
So, Tracy, stay on the line so our screener can get back with you right away as soon as we're off and get your phone number. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.
Say one more question, Alex, before I let you go. Did anybody respond to this in a way that surprised you?
I think when I think about my friends, my family, and those who knew my father, I think the responses from the people he knew were surprising to me. His obituary is was featured in the Columbus Dispatch, and they have an online forum that you can post things. And just at a personal level, there's 7 pages of comments that they made about my father, and to be honest, I haven't gone through all of them yet. I need to put some time aside to do that as kind of a personal reflection. But the positive comments that I've received about my dad is actually the biggest motivation for why I want to, push this forward and do the best I can with it. It was very inspiring to hear things that I never knew about my father, not only in the conversations at his funeral, but also, through that obituary.
Well, thanks for joining us today to talk about it.
Sure. Thank you so much, Ann.